Hold on. You talk. Now let me make a point. I have not heard from the Trump administration. I've listened to every one of Donald Trump's press conferences since he took office. I listened to all Pete Hegseth's press conferences and Sean Duffy's. I didn't hear any of them say that if somebody who was black, blue, red, green, short, tall, female, male, whatever, got a job, it was because of lowered standards. I didn't hear that. You're changing the goalposts.
They are saying that.
No, they didn't.
They are saying that. It is called a dog whistle. They are saying that. In 2020, it was Black Lives Matter, right? In 2022, it was CRT. In 2024, it was woke. And now in 2025, it is DEI. All of that is
You're the one making this about race. They're the ones making it about merit.
They're the one that's making, Leland, they're the ones that are making this about race. Now, I didn't know you want to do this dance with me tonight. You should have told me I would have wore different dance shoes. They are making this about race. Every time I turn around, they're talking about DEI. They're making this about race.
Why? Okay, hold on. You're the one conflating. Hold on. Let me finish.
No, I'm not.
Let me finish. Okay? You're the one who's saying DEI equals race. They're the ones who say, we don't want DEI. It doesn't matter about race. We want merit.
No, but they're turning around in a backhanded way. See, you need to come on and travel through the black community with me and have this conversation in the black community. I want to invite you to do that because most black people understand what is going on here.
Nina Toda was intelligent, but after watching this, I'm questioning them. Yeah, I don't know if she is actually following this up until she is going back, in 2020, 2021, When you look at these issues of DI hire, they didn't say black people, it is in general, because it was just a normal thing like employing people based on certain characteristics, not on the actual thing that they're supposed to do. That was the focus. I didn't see anywhere they're talking about a particular race. Nobody is making it about race. Bima had a segment today. This issue came up. His response to this was amazing. I saw it at a certain point. I liked it because he talked against this issue of race, like people saying, it is not about race. People should understand what is going on.
And it is kind of an evil empire, and this kind of gets back to the DEI thing, because when you make everything about race, not good. I mean,
yeah,
I get it. They asked them a question today. They asked them a question about the crash. They said, will you visit the crash site? Now, every other politician would go, of course, it was a tragedy. And he went, it's the water. You want me to do, swim there? And I was like, exactly right. You're exactly right. It's a stupid question.
Some call out this DEI initiative that Democrats spearhead. I don't know if they actually understand what exactly Trump was saying, because if they actually did, they would not be saying this.
I'm a federal employee and Trump is trying to ruin my life. First, this innocent...
Yes, if not of Trump, we would not see this.
I'm a federal employee and Trump is trying to ruin my life. First, this innocent notice saying you have to go back to work in the office full time. And if you don't want to do it, you have to let us know by the first week of February. And you have to leave this position by September. Yeah, I work from home every other week, and I live extremely far from where I work because I can't afford to live in certain areas in the Bay. And now he's telling me I cannot work from home every other week. I have to come into this office every day. And if you don't want to do that, you can quit. Yeah, they literally gave us a resignation letter that you can use if you want to resign from the position. If you choose to resign, you can keep working from home until September. If you don't choose to resign, by this date, you have to come into the office. That is not enough time for me to decide if I want to keep the job or leave the job. I'm not a part of the LA community, but a lot of my friends and family are, and it gets worse. The acting secretary is now saying that we are going to defend women from gender ideology extremists. What? VA? To the Office of President and working to execute fully, faithfully, and thoughtfully. What? How can you literally say there are two genders? There are two sexes, and some people are intersex and have both. That is what you're talking about. Gender is fluid. How can you? They're not even using the right terms. Bro, I don't know. Should I keep the position? Should I try to go back to the East Coast? Should I what do you mean I have to tell you if I'm resigning by February 6th? What?
Hold on.
Yes, I don't know why these people always sound the same. When you take a look at what she say here, oh, this time is too short for me to think if I'm resigning or not. It's ridiculous. The time is even long. Yeah, I don't even know what is difficult here. If you don't want to go to the office, I don't really believe there is something difficult to take people back to work. During COVID, I understand that, oh, because of the laws put in place, it was difficult for people to move around. Now, people just had to be lazy all through working at home. Trump coming in has actually exposed a lot of these things. I didn't even know that this was happening until I saw these videos. This is not the only person. That notwithstanding,
You know what they're going to say? You're a DEI hire. You're a DEI hire. And all y'all white women, they talking to your ass. When the fires broke out, that white woman who was a fire chief in Los Angeles, they call her a DEI hire. You know why? Because she a lesbian. These white racists, they want heterosexual white men running everything. And guess what, all you dumbass white women, 52% that voted for Donald Trump, they can't stand your ass. I keep telling y'all white women, they want your ass to stay in that kitchen. The only clock they want you to look at is the clock on the stove. They want you to lay down, shut up, don't even moan and birth their babies and stay at home and take care of them. And y'all silly asses vote along with these white men. They don't want your ass in the workplace. They are mad as hell that y'all now can get jobs. These white men, they want America from the 1930s and 40s and 50s when white women knew their place, when black people knew their place, when Asian people knew their place.
That somehow DEI is responsible for what happened during that crash is outrageous. It is code for being anti-black, for being a bigot. And once you are anti-black, you really don't care about any other marginalized group. So we have got to push not just against Target, but other corporations that have, again, reaped the bounty of pretending like they care about DEI, but they really do not.
With the New School Institute on Race, Power, and Political Economy. Jillian Michaels was on before the break. I don't know if you heard her, but she said a couple of things can be true at once. One, we don't know if DEI played any role in the hiring and of any of the people involved in the crash or training. Two, we're all old enough to remember when people waited a while after the bodies had already been recovered before they started politicizing three. And number three, and I think this may be the most important part, that the Obama and Biden policies as it related to the FAA and hiring are absolutely insane.
This lady will not accept that. I have seen her over and over doing this. Thank you guys for always being there sharing out my videos. God bless you. And please, if you see any videos, short clips behind my videos, that is for the algorithm, not for you. You can stop here. I'm grateful. The only thing I'm pleading on you to share out the videos.
It's essential.
Early on, immediately.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10.
To her.
No, the EU does not treat the U.S. fairly on trade and that he has some big complaints. Is that true?
right? And it doesn't mean that we should sit and pretend that it's suddenly okay, that this new presidency is just going to keep on keeping on. That is not the case. And because, final point for me, a year and a half is because...
This is the United States.
You're talking about a man who didn't become the president of the United States because of merit.
This lady is not unstopped.
Where awful things have happened. So
and sparks move things. And it doesn't matter how much water you have.
Future president and his gag
are somebody in policy.
The city of the Pacific Palisades is burning. And, I flew here last night. I was on a plane.
You getting water to areas that need...
He's been trained his whole life to do. What do we do?
Right now you're looking straight. Remember it.
As a country about January.
Yeah, and then I think all our tax dollars probably went for Gavin's hair gel. I don't know.
Jim Jordan.
In the 5 tenants of
Palisades Village right here. This is the town center of sorts.
And he did this little dance.
Josh Green, the governor of down in Hawaii. Had some.
And then we watch the news or talk to my friends.
Now look, I have a lot of fear